for sure, number 25 in the NFL right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy now to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. The Niners at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Get set. Get set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. Fights out the defender. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Yellow. Watch out. Up.
Play action. Now Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And Johnston sent in motion. They go play action here on first down. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 65 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. What's up? Yellow. 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 Up.
Purdy. And incomplete on the deep ball. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Yellow. 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 Up.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Rick Woolen in on the stop. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. 18.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down, Seattle.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Christian Watson.
26 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep for Jennings. And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helped?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
On the jump. Get it. Viking 18.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
8-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Jackson Smith and Jigba
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 21. 49ers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's a tough throw for a right-handed quarterback, rolling out to his left and trying to get the ball to a receiver. We've seen all those drills where they're trying to get the shoulders square and point it towards the target downfield.
Here's second and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Now Purdy.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. From the 48-yard line, here's the second down and 6.
Second and 6.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Let's go now. 19 Charger.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Got it. Ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And Johnston sent in motion.
Ready?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on. Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
To the right side, this is Walker. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Ken Walker, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Point after here coming up. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
It's the score, Seahawks 28, 49ers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a deep.
And the defense loses it. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey,
65 yards. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated grooves. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. That one caught downfield by Watson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking deep for Jennings. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly have their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Got it. Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Ready, ready.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
And Johnston sent in motion.
And Watson has it right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Christian Watson.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
49ers 14. Michael Dixon.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
19 strike. Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Steady.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, and that is incomplete. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. Second and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Quentin Johnston,
35 yards.
and the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
That's the score. Seahawks 42, 49ers 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's got his big tight end, Farrell, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
At the 11-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 3-yard line.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the 49ers get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
On third down, here's Walker. There he goes, right side. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
49ers 21. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11.
2nd and 13. This one caught by Kittle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 30 big ones. Look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
70. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Check out.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey! 18 card. Hey! Smash Bronco!
They go play action here on first down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. Now he's into the clear again.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Christian Watson.
52 yards.
And the Seahawks are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
49ers 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the fourth quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I get the backups in there.
Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it back in one play.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Let's go now.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
60 Eagles, Cowboy 8. Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10.
215 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Third down.
And the Seahawks on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
A 3-yard loss on
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on third down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on third down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Facing it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They're going to look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
It's fourth down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. Come 19. Come 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And the 49er first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Seahawks 33-yard.
They'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
And Walker once more. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Walker.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. That defense just did not budge, and now your punter. Oh, this is why you pay him.
It is. It's exactly why you pay him. But what he's got to be thinking about are a couple of things.